Hello and welcome to a midweek news episode. I'd like to thank everybody who's wished me a get well soons for my COVID, which hasn't turned out as bad as I was thinking it was going to turn out. I've had loads of body aches and sort of real tiredness and a slight runny nose, but nothing too bad yet. So I'm surviving well so far. Thanks for all that. It's been a very busy day today in Kia land. So firstly, I've got news from the EV9 video I did yesterday from Bob on the Canadian EV9 shift story about the ones that wouldn't shift into gear, the whole batch of maybe 9 or 10 that I could find at least, the shift by wire problems. Bob's updated me with the latest information, and Bob says, I received a phone call with a progress report today from the general manager and managing partner of Courtney Kia at Vancouver Island, and he stated that he will report back progress again tomorrow. He noted that our EV9 is the highest priority repair at these dealerships. He said they must follow Kia Canada's instructions and process for Kia Canada to cover the warranty costs. Yeah, this is normal, so they have to jump through all the hoops as usual, no matter what. He was very open and shared how they have reassembled all the electrical contacts with dielectric grease and had taken many 12-volt battery readings for Kia Canada technical department and were now waiting for the next instructions. So Kia Canada are aware of this. He indicated that a large number of EV9s with similar issues had been resolved, but our EV9 was one of the 20% that still needed resolution. He indicated that once resolved, Kia Canada would probably publish a technical service bulletin that can be sent to all dealerships for their reference and hopefully for the rest of the world and anybody else who needs this. So fingers crossed, Bob's is moving forward faster than it was yesterday. As I reported in Kia Electric News the weekend, the US-Canadian Maps and Infotainment update had come out on the over-the-air updates only. This morning I've spotted that it's now out and for you to download. So that helps people who aren't subscribed to Kia Connect anymore, because you have to pay, and you can just download it now. The release notes are very, very vague. Sparse, I would call it. Okay, looking at the US Maps and Infotainment update, you can see 11th September 2024 first navigation maps and software update. That suggests there could be more than one during 2024. So fingers crossed we actually get some decent features in the next one, because this one is shockingly lacking in them. Under new features, this one says the update focuses on fixing errors, improving the user experience and enhancing overall stability. It does not affect the operation and safety of your vehicle. Enjoy a more convenient driving experience with this update. So even less release notes than the ones that appear in the over-the-air update. But I think if you click on the QR code, you'll get the ones from the over-the-air update if you do manually install this. The only difference on the Genesis update site, it actually tells you if you've got a Genesis that you'll get wireless CarPlay and Android Auto on certain head units, like the GV60 gets it, like in the EU and the rest of the world. That's your main difference. On the Hyundai site, there is no sign of mentioning anything about the new HVAC screen, but it's there. Today's the day that the embargo comes off and all of the journalists and YouTube sites around the world can release their test drives of the Kia EV3. So I've been through quite a lot of these YouTube test drives and then picked out a little bit of information. So this is my mini review of all of their reviews. So I'll start with the fully charged one. They're all very positive. There's some new info I picked up from these reviews. So Jack Scarlett from Fully Charged pointed out that the air trim might be getting an orange centre console, an orange little trims around the seats on the Air model. And that's the first time I've heard of this, so we'll see what we actually get. But I suppose it'll match the orange colour of the base colour if you have that, so who knows. He also does a mini comparison of the competition. He also points out that why would anybody buy the Nero EV now? And as I've said over the last few weeks, I totally agree, unless they drop the price. Electrifying.com mentions the possibility of 22 kilowatt AC charging coming at a later option, and also the later possibility of hands-off driving being certified for highway drive assist in the UK. That'd be interesting. Australian YouTube channel Carsauce mentions that Kia has confirmed an all-wheel drive full GT version will also come. More interesting news. Australian channel Carsguide mentions something about road noise and motor noise being a small issue when you're driving on motorways. but they reckon it'll get a localized better version for Australia because of the state of their roads. Well, fingers crossed. They also showed this image of the navigation overlaid on the front camera view, which I've not seen before. I've only seen it on a Genesis, I think. I'm not sure if we will get this, but it would be nice if we do. There is also a Carsauce.au review and one from Edmunds Cars. All of these links will be in the description. I'm limited to how many I can put above, but I will probably put the first 4 that I've mentioned. On the Kia UK website, the Kia EV3 configurator is now live properly, and the finance tool has now been fully released. So you can work out your PCP deposit and payments and all that stuff. There are some images still not available on all the trims, so I think you can only do a 3D view on the base trim, and anything else you pick, it just shows image will come shortly or something like that. But I'll just take you through that. So go to the kia.co.uk website, and then in the top left hand corner do new cars, Kia EV3, used to say coming soon, now and build. And there we have the 3D configurator. So the one I'm interested in is the base colour. This is interest for real, I'm not making this up. And they corrected the price. It's now showing 32,995. So they've included the free colour. Next, and I'm not going to modify it from that. And then next again, and then you've got the finance calculator. So 37 months, and to get, see, we only do 6,000 miles because it's a second car. To get a monthly payment of around 300, I think it was 9960, you enter into there, calculates, and that comes out at 290.33. There is no customer deposit contribution. Funnily enough, on the new Kia EV6 facelift, there's a £1,500 deposit contribution, so that equates to a £1,500 discount on the brand new facelifted model, but not on the EV3. Don't know why. They're worried about not selling it. Anyway, that's all the information I've got today, and fingers crossed I'm well enough to do my usual Sunday video, but I mean, touch wood at the moment. I think I'll be okay. And sorry about calling Canadian provinces states. I knew what they were called, but I just had a COVID senior moment, and I did put a note on the screen. Anyway, thanks for watching.